I'm starting to... Are we going? We're going. I'm starting to really get into this game, so I want to keep going. Okay, is this upstairs? That's downstairs. Okay, that goes up. Have I already been in here? I think it was starting to turn into a maze. Okay, this thing I think just had really high regular defense, right? Okay, you can't see his defense. But he's weak to fire, so... I think you have the fire? Yeah.
Good to go.
Still need more red crystals. Oh, nice. I think I accidentally found the right way. Gotcha. I think I'll do this one, and then Sherazard can hit the other three. Because she has the aerial. Oh, she can hit all of them. Nice. The pink puffballs all survive. Oh, he can't actually hit anything. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. What was I saying last time about how I don't need any of the move? Ah, move is useless! You can just attack.
Take!
Seems you came up short.
I have 300 of the brown one. That's neat. Just one. Sure. I think there's more enemies in this tower than they have in the rest of the game.
Oh, are you
I mean,
done
like in each
already?
battle. The rest of the game, the enemies seem to be capped out at 3 or 4. There's like 6 or 7 in some of these battles. I don't think Flicker is going to come in very handy here. I can't do anything with that. That was Aerial. Aerial will hit first. Okay. Cool. That's good. Alright, what do you have? 132 left. She's actually starting to run low on EP, so... I'm just gonna build up some craft points on this. I'm trying to run low on that, too. I just keep punching it and build up my craft points.
Alright, we're good to go.
Someone give me the red ones, god damn it. Now this is long. This goes back down, and I can't go that way. Okay. Okay, sure. Oh, come on. It's strong against everything else. Damn it! They're just off line, not in line. That's not gonna help much here. Wait, she has fire too, right? She doesn't. She only has this. Okay. For some reason I thought she had fire. Huh. For some reason I really thought that would do more damage. What the hell? You see how far he moved? That feels like cheating. You can't do that. Alright, let's kill this thing. I don't want to lose all my EP to it.
Oh, are we done already?
Oh, ah, it's that guy again. Yikes! Help! I could probably give someone else Firebolt too.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Oh, thank you. You really saved my hide. Well, if it isn't Professor Alba. I was all tense because I thought it might be the Sky Bandits. Haha, it's been a while now, hasn't it? You know this guy? Yeah, he's a scholar who's been investigating the towers on Liberl. When we were escorting those reporters, we ran into him at the Esmalis Tower. Ha ha ha. From here it looks like I'm being rescued again. We heard talking earlier. Is there someone else in here with you? Oh goodness, you heard that? How embarrassing. It's a bad habit I have whenever I'm doing my research. If I don't say what I'm thinking out loud, I can't collect my thoughts. Oh, so you're just talking to yourself, huh? We're all a little crazy sometimes. At any rate, we'd best save the chit-chat for another time. We should get out of this place before more monsters come looking for a snack. Eh? You're leaving already? Why, is there a problem? My research here isn't finished. Oh, well in that case, take as much time as you need. Estelle, Joshua, we're leaving now. Mr. Researcher here says he can find his own way back to town. Eh? Wow, now that was scary. She totally threatened the poor guy. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm ready to leave now. Gee, men are definitely best when they're so agreeable. Hey, Estelle and Joshua, let's go. Brano! Okay. Good grief. Alright, let's check the other offshoots for treasure! Okay. What are you weak to? Nothing in particular. I'm feeling a little overpowered here, so I'm not that worried about it anyway. Not the best defense or health, but he's got the attack. Okay, sure.
Alright, we rule!
3 reds, yay. Found Emerald Talisman. Chest is empty, how depressing. Alright. Healing potluck in a shell. My favorite food. There. And this just goes up. The other one went up too. Another monster, okay. So I want to take it out from a distance. If possible. Ah, he lost all of his friggin'... Alright, I can use anything, I just don't want to use ground. Now here's a question. Should I do that? Or should I try to interrupt one of them? Their spells hit very hard. Might be better to interrupt. So that's all they do, huh? Ooh.
Not now.
Yeah. And I think I'll do this. Hopefully. She should have hit for a lot. Okay. Not bad. Oh, she can hit all three of them. Nice.
Someone's been naughty.
What the hell? I'm sensing a theme with her. Oh, she didn't kill it. I really expected her to. Oh, come on! Really?
It can't be.
Oh. Oh, I didn't expect that. Okay, what can I do anything good here? This might help. Speed up. I know there's a way to do this. I can try to revive one of them.
We're good to go.
I just need him to not attack the... Okay. $190. She has the attack up, I think that is. Oh, that's the crit. If she kills it while she's close to it, she's gonna die too.
We're good to go. Yeah.
Wait, when does his ability activate? Oh, it's down there. I need to kill the monster now. Okay, it didn't go for him. Good. They both might die, but I will win. Run! Okay. That was way harder than I thought. That was the hardest battle I've fought yet. Bosses included.
Not now.
All right. We rule.
Ooh, 10 reds. Okay. That was something. Found chainmail. Ooh, yeah, that was intense. you're the one who gets close, so I'll give it to you. And what was the other one? I think it was a Emerald Talisman. Talisman created from a type of septum, whereas attack and defense will become wind-based. I'm not sure if that is advantageous or not. You already have wind attacks. So I guess I'll give it to you? Not sure if that helps or not, yeah. Okay. I want to see what's up on the next floor. Over here first. Wait, that went down. I thought that was up. I must have looked wrong. Fuck. Ah! At least I think run is 100%. It seems to be. Oh, let me buy.
Done already?
See if there's something up here. Emerald Tower Roof. Probably not, but you never know. Alright. Which way did I come from? I think I came from this way. Which means the other way would probably be like an item or something. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, I like that run is 100% effective. Yeah, that also goes... I'm pretty sure this is where I came from, so I want to go the other way. What? Why? Is it because I ran from them before that they get advantage? That actually kind of makes sense. Like, if you run away from them, they catch up to you. But no, I went down a floor and then back up. Why did they get the advantage? Is it because I'm running too much? Am I getting punished for that? Yeah, all the enemies are getting advantage now. What the hell? Oh, they take 200 damage from wind. So they should just die no matter what. Yeah, nice. Alright, I think that's 200%. I think that's what that means. I can farm some combo points off of this. What are you doing? I hope his health is full again. Huh. Why? Oh, it's strong against wind, for one thing. No, but Joshua can do damage to it. Okay.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Frontier Ball. Nice. Exactly what I wanted to see.
Oh, are we done already?
Oh shit, didn't even see that. Actually need to be careful here. Oh, are these both wind elements? Oh, maybe that's it. Because she has that item that makes her wind, and then she has all the wind things equipped. So maybe it's just strong against wind. That might be it. What was your plan there, exactly? I should save, like right now, before he gets himself killed. I mean, she occasionally does damage. What are you doing? You're not a fighter! Go away!
All right, we're good to go.
Right, you can't really run away from those, can you? Not with a party train this long. Oh, this goes back up. So I think you can, yeah, you can go up both ways, I think. But I just want to go down now. I'm done looking for treasure. I found enough. Alright, first floor. Nice. Wait, a little too close to dead anyway. Oh goodness, you helped me out of a mess again. If you hadn't come along when you did, I might have been done for good this time. I managed to get a little funding for my research, so I'll send up payments to the guild as a token of my gratitude. Like I told you before, hire a bracer to escort you around. Funds permitting, I will seriously look into that next time. Anyway, I must be going now. Are you sure you don't need to be escorted back to town? If I did that, then my wallet would truly be barren. Farewell, everyone. I hope we can meet again someplace. He certainly is a strange one. You think so? He seems like a typical academic to me. You know, the type that gets lost in whatever they're doing. You're definitely not one of those people, that's for sure. Hey! Even I know better than to come waltzing into a place like this alone. But for a scholar, he may just be more than meets the eye. For one, he came here by himself. Maybe you're right. But we're the ones who ended up having to save his behind. Well, that's just part of the bracer line of work. Anyway, how about we get going? I didn't even have that mystery, did I? Maybe I just did it early. So early the quest hadn't even been formally put in. I just like came to the tower. It's neat that it lets you do that. I like games that let you discover things early sometimes, you know? Like I was playing, I don't remember, I think it's like Rune Factory, no, it's not 5. I think it's one of the Rune Factory remakes on PlayStation. It's currently free on PlayStation Plus. And I was playing it, and what I realized is you can go into the dungeon anytime. The game doesn't tell you to go into the dungeon. You can just go into it, because, you know what the game is. You know you can go into the dungeon. So you go through the dungeon and beat the boss. And after that's all done, you go back to the main character in the front, and she says something like, "Oh, well, I was going to ask you to do that later, but since you've already done it, let's just carry on, shall we?" And then the story just carries on from there. As if all was normal. They don't, like, keep you out of the dungeon until you can go in. You can go in anytime. I don't get anything extra for doing it early? Yeah, it's not even in the list. Probably show up later. Alright, I can enhance someone's Orbital stuff anyway. I still need more fire for most of it, but one of them can get it. I actually just noticed I think all of the buildings in the map are color-coded. Doesn't really tell you what color is what, though. Still neat. Yeah, okay. Should I give it to her or Joshua? I think I'll give it to her because she uses magic more often. Well, no, she has the craft AoE, but he has the single target craft hits. I'll just give it to her. So I don't sit here all day and wonder. Hits, 6 area plus 5. This would actually be pretty good for her. For her hurricane, because she misses a lot with that. She could actually use the... Oh, she already has it. She's still missing. Okay, never mind. Fuck. That only costs 20. I mean, it's not that important, I guess. Action impede. Oh, there's impede 1 and impede 2. Huh. Shield. Maybe I could use a second healer. Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with multiple healers. There you go. many healers as possible. And I still don't know where those two are. Oh, you still keep looking down the way I was going. They could be here, just further down. The weather is just wonderful today. Maybe I'll just take a book and read by the water's edge this afternoon. Or maybe I could give fishing a try too. And the food is great. This place is relaxing. I couldn't ask for anything more, but I have to be careful not to put on any weight. That reminds me. There's an old tower standing to the northwest of here. It seems as though it's called the Emberl Tower. Wonder what in the world it was built for. Oh, nice. This would be good to have. Those heal a lot of HP. That would be useful. Then maybe I could start making my own. I hope I don't have to fish my own fish. Fishing minigames are rarely any fun. Not never, but rarely. Older brother Leonard started this inn. I grew fond of the atmosphere here when I came to visit him, so I decided to stay. He let me work for him. Alright, I think there's nothing here. Damn it. Okay. Now what? You should steer clear from talking to my husband. And if starting, he'll just fill your ear with rubbish. Head south from Bose, lie at the north shore of Valeria Lake. Valeria Lake is, as you know, the massive body of water in the center of the kingdom. Fish of all kinds swim around in there. like how if they want a character to sound giddy or insane, they'll just pepper their dialogue with hee hee, hoo hoo, ha ha. Just turn them into Mario. It makes them sound completely insane. The more Mario-like, the better. The only place I haven't looked, I think, is all the way at the end of the other trail. Otherwise, I have no idea where these two are. Oh, books. I need books right now. That'd be streaming material. Just sit and read an in-game book. As if that's not basically what I'm doing with the dialogue in the game. I need more of... Mouse? Let me go toward them. I need more of your meat. Shells. And if they're not there, I don't know what to do at that point. Maybe I'll just look it up. It's entirely possible that the game has said where they are and I just forgot. Or I'm just supposed to hunt for them. Krona Pass. Maybe that's it. I haven't been there yet. Oh, her whip keeps her out of self-destruct range. Good to know.
Seems you came up short.
Yeah, the enemies around here are giving me 1 XP. I think that's a sign I've been running around a little too long. Wait, what are you? I haven't seen you before. Why did the music change? And there's a special enemy? Zero. This feels like a special encounter. I can't hit them. This seems bad. What am I supposed to do to it? I mean, it seems like nothing, considering nothing. Here, let's see if this does any damage at all. I assume 0 means it won't.
We're good to go.
Okay, I'm assuming that's like a special encounter and you get some... Holy shit. Well, that's that monster on the monster quest board. That's for sure. I'm probably over-leveled for it, but I want to do this just in case. got? Weak to Earth. I don't think anyone has Earth. 1800 HP. Alright. I don't want to use any of those right now. I'm betting it'll use an art or a skill of some kind. Okay. Actually, wasn't that bad. Or at least could have been way worse. Oh, it's slightly weak to fire, too. Pretty much at this point, I just want to outdamage it, just straight up. Which I'm pretty sure I can. Yeah, that's all it's gonna do. Evade 2, nice. Your rated monster on East Bowes Highway, nice. Agility +2, Sylvan Wing. Hell yeah, I'll take that. Separated Barlowers, the power of wind, move +1. Is not gonna help. They will all have moved, but of course they'll have moved towards them, so I'm betting this will hit. Really? Alright, sure, why not? What? Oh, okay, into the circle you go. Oh, critical, nice. go twice? They're not doing that much damage, so I'm not that worried about it, but still, it's annoying. It just takes up time. This is the strongest one. Hell out there. No reason for all that. Okay, didn't go for it. I thought I was gonna go up and kill his tail. But no, they're not that smart.
Piece of cake.
18 reds, nice. HP 2, oh sweet. Found pearl earring. Oh, that wasn't even from the chest. I just found that. Prevents seal. Seal, I think, stops. I don't know what that stops. Let's give it to her anyway. She has open slots. Let's see, HP 2, nice. Max HP plus 10%. Latier. Here, let's give that to Joshua. He's my main healer. Wait, what? He's not getting Latier. Wait. I don't get it. Why is she getting Latier and he's not? 200 HP for allies in the area. Oh! Are those that jewel thing on the right, like the requirements for it? So for Latier, you need 2 blues and 1 yellow. And he doesn't have a yellow. And she does. She has Eagle Eye. Oh, I'm still learning the system. So if I give him... crap, that's right. I give him Eagle Eye. And actually put HP 2 here and give him Latier. Okay. I got it. Here, I think I'll actually switch their information in Deathblow. I still think attack up is good for him. But then so is speed up. Okay. Here, I'll go ahead and save. Corona Pass checkpoint. Sky Bandits, huh? Sounds like a troublesome group. However, this time General Morgan is spearheading the investigation. It's only a matter of time until he's got this bunch locked up behind bars. This is due to the rugged terrain which covers the Corona Range. The Sky Bandits may just be hiding around here somewhere. This is why the border garrison has already investigated this area on multiple occasions. General Morgan has issued an order to bolster security in the surrounding area. That's because we still don't know where the Sky Bandits are hiding. The mountainous areas are an especially good place for them to make a hideout. I needed some of my men to get squared away as well. Despite my appearance as a soldier in the Royal Army, I love to cook. I often get the Chief's permission so I can cook here at the checkpoint. Just so you know, the Traveler's quarters are over there, so feel free to use them whenever you need. Ooh. Can I just sleep? No? Come on, I need to heal. Damn it. Probably a story thing later. Oh, it's back! Okay, what is the thing I've saved? A dastardly shining fluff, insanely quick and well insane, near impossible to hit. But it gives 27 EXP. That's probably the point. It's not even a lot of EXP, is it?
Piece of cake.
Not for as much EXP as I need. There's gotta be some other good reward for that. Probably an item I didn't see. I need more potlucks.
Oh, are we done already?
Give me your carapace. Give me your flesh. I need to make food out of it. That sounds hilariously, cartoonishly horrible, but just think, we actually say that to cows and pigs. Give me your flesh. I need meat. No vegan or anything. I absolutely eat meat. This is funny.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Alright, let's try Ravenue. And then the place after Ravenue, I guess. still have no idea where Niall and Dorothy are. Yeah, I think my characters are officially broken for this area of the game. Which is good. I'll be prepared for the next part. If I ever get there.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Welcome. Are you here to stay the night? I want my stuff back. Are you guests? I'm in the middle of blah 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 blah. Right. So let me guess, are you here to buy fruit? Sorry to say this, but my husband is outside. If you need to speak with him, would you mind going to the orchard? Yes, I would mind. I'm going home. Screw you and your demands. I'm not part of your system. Ask me to go outside and talk to a shopkeeper? Are you nuts? You don't order me around. Did he really get 2 strength ups in a row? 3! You got 3 strength ups in a row. I wouldn't hit both. Not worth it. They're getting all the bonuses. Well, at least they keep following us for some reason.
Piece of cake.
Alright, this will be important later, I'm sure. So, yeah, I officially have no fucking clue where to find these two. I'll go back to town, save, and I'll probably just check the wikis. Yeah, if I'm being stupid or if the game is being stupid. Often it's me being stupid, I'll just say it. It's me not paying attention, because it is harder to talk and pay attention at the same time. Harder than you'd think, I mean. Because it sounds like it wouldn't be that hard. It's like, oh yeah, you're just, you know, you're just saying stuff. Oh, come on. Really? You couldn't even kill them with a craft?
say.
I need to turn in my quest anyway. That was my last quest currently registered. Wait. I just remember these buildings are 3D. They could easily be hiding just behind one of these buildings here. They wouldn't do that, right? Hey, rank advancement. See, petrified quartz is a perk. Neat. Alright, no more quests opened up, but I did get a quartz. See, petrify. Feather rock. Earthguard, stone hammer, petrified breath. Not bad, not bad. Wait. Oh, she's... They both have HP too. What? Wait. When did he get 2 HP 2s? Seriously, when did that happen? I don't remember that! What? Why do I have 2 HP 2s? I could give her the EP cut. That she can also have Latier. And you can have maybe Petrify? I wanted someone to have information. Oh, he doesn't even have a time quartz right now. Right, this is in the wrong place. So I'll give you Petrify. And action 1, I guess? Yeah, okay. I think I see what it's doing. If you cover these, it says what the cost on the quartz is. And if you look to the right of these, I think that's what it provides? Because this provides 3, which is why it activates this. Because the first time I've had someone with 3 of that, and the... What's the yellow one again? Space? I think black is time, yellow is space, and white is mirage or something? Something like that. Petrified 20%. Never use that. Carry Earth Shield immunity. Immunity to what? Earth? Or attacks? If it's immunity to attacks, I'm gonna use the crap out of that. I love abilities like that in games. Okay, and yeah, at this point... I really do have to friggin... Give me 1 minute. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can friggin... what was it? Trails in the Sky? Ugh. There we go. Let's see. Guides. Where in the hell do you find these two? Da-da-da. There you'll need to find Niall and Dorothy somewhere in Bose. You find Niall in Cursed Bar. Niall looks sort of like a generic NPC. Oh my god, he does! Oh my god! That is fucked up. Really? Okay, so... I mean... It's kind of my fault, also kind of not. Apparently, I'm not the only one who had this. Look at this! He's obscured behind the glasses! He has his head down! You've never seen him like this before! He literally looks like every other NPC in the town! Oh, god damn it. This ain't a joke, you know. I guess that says something positive about the game. That unlike a lot of other RPGs, the main characters actually blend in with the world around them. But if you have to spot one in amongst the crowd, as to progress the gameplay, it does make it really annoying. But it is a credit to them that NPCs and player characters aren't that distinguishable from each other. It gives everyone a bit more personality. They're not all... The NPCs aren't all copy-paste like that. That's good, but if you're gonna do that, don't make me hunt down a major character I have barely seen before, okay? Excuse me. It's a joke, you know? Ugh. Well, we found him, but he's drunk off his ass. Is having his article rejected really that much of a shock to his system? He's just acting like the man he is. Men are pigs, after all. Though he seems to have forgotten that alcohol is a drink to be consumed, not a drink to be consumed by. You don't want to talk? Don't they sometimes call you Bottomless Shara? Oh, please. Bottomless is much more suitable for a woman like Aina. Okay. I, on the other hand, can hold my liquor. No matter how much I may drink, my face and my disposition remain unreddened. So don't you dare group a fun-loving drinker like myself in the same category as this clumsy lush. Oh, come now. When you get drunk, you lose it completely, and everyone around you gets a heck of a show. Admit it! I want to see that show. It's certainly true that Aina is like a bucket to Shara's sieve, but no matter how you look at it, they're both pretty bottomless. I'm sensing disrespect, children. Oh. But where am I? Good, you're awake, sort of. Drinking so much is not good for your health, you know. Oh, my head. What the? You're that Bracer trainee, aren't you? Oh my goddess, what the hell am I doing in Relent? Thought I'd made my way to Bose. What are you mumbling about, you sponge? You're in Bose, and so are we. Oh, damn. Don't scare me like that. Oh, now you've got a lovely lass with you. Name's Sherazard Harvey. The pleasure's all yours, I'm sure. I'm the mentor of these two. Sherazard? Are you the infamous Silver Streak by any chance? Oh? You humble me, sir. I take it you've heard of me, then. Only rumors, I'm afraid. But yes, I know your name. You're one of the top young bracers, if I'm not mistaken. Which means you three are here to investigate the incident as well, I suppose? Oh, so you do have some brains left in there after all that booze. I'm impressed. You find anything out? We saw you by the mayor's house. You seem pretty troubled. Damn, they saw that? Yeah. I was looking for clues and couldn't find any. That's what I figured. Damned Army's regulations on the spread of information really strict from what I'm able to learn anyway. If I try to consult General Morgan at the Hakken Gate directly, I'll be held up. Something. I accidentally hit the button. So I figured I'd at least try to score an interview with legendary voluptuous mayor, but a maid turned me away outright. And to top it all off, that useless girl kept screwing everything up. Everything! Oh, great, Idios. Tell me, what did I do to deserve this shabby life? Well, you did try to do it exclusive on the mayor's chest. But if you want information that badly, you might share some of ours with you. Huh? We're actually investigating the incident on Mayor Maybell's behalf right now. So naturally, we've met the mayor and General Morgan, too, for that matter. Holy crap, you serious? Yep, totally. Score! And the goddess gets a point. Blessed be the bounty of Idios. Please, I beg of you, tell me everything, every last detail. We'll be glad to. However, aren't you forgetting something, Niall? Huh? Information ain't free, you know. It's not often you get to be on the other side of this exchange. We'll scratch your back, but you need to scratch ours first. You get that look off your face. I totally do not mean that literally. You want Nero or something? Our research funds are long exhausted at this point, I'm sorry to say. We're not interested in your money. We just find it fascinating that you made your way to Bose right after this incident occurred. It seems like you might have heard some interesting things yourself. That being the case... Oh, here I thought you were a nice kid. Turns out you're just a slimy little leech like me. I'll tell you what I know, but rest assured, it's not big news by any stretch of the imagination. As long as it's related to the incident, no matter how trivial it may seem, I'll take it. Just don't be stingy. Give it to us straight, okay? Fine, I'll tell you everything on my honor as a newsman. I've got 2 clues to share, so if you're taking notes, I suggest you get out your pen and paper. You're ready whenever you are. Man, way to go, Joshua. You're on a roll. Yeah. Well, if you ever get tired of being a bracer, you'll have a bright future in racketeering with those skills. The first clue is in the form of an eyewitness report from the village of Ravenu to the west. I talked to a villager who'd just come to Bose for a visit, and she told me something very interesting. Apparently, she knows a kid who saw a huge shadow flying overhead on the night of the incident. A huge shadow flying overhead? Yep, airship, I told him. Maybe even that missing one. But the army checked it out and found absolutely nothing. Aw, you meanie. Raised our hopes, only to dash them straight away. So you're saying somebody saw something, but it was probably unrelated to anything? That's what I'm saying. I warned you it wasn't big news. It was a lot of trouble to get this sad morsel, too. What with that information embargo in place and all. Well done. Now, let's hear that second clue of yours. Ugh, fine. The other thing I learned is that the military's intelligence division is on the move. Intelligence division? I've heard rumors about them. It's a new royally sanctioned branch of the army in charge of intelligence gathering and dissemination. That's the one, yeah. Supposedly they're so elite that they can even stand toe-to-toe with the royal bodyguards. The man they put in charge, Colonel Richard, is apparently quite the whiz kid. With him on the case, they say this incident is as good as solved already. Doesn't seem like your information will be of much use to us in our investigation. Yeah, well, can't say I didn't warn you. Sorry I couldn't help much on your end. But a promise is a promise. I scratched. Now it's your turn. Of course. A deal is a deal, after all. Joshua told Niall all about the incident in Rolent, as well as the information received from General Morgan. The Kapwas? Sky Bandits? A ransom demand to the Royal House and the Airship Corporations? Good goddess! That's exactly what I needed! And that's the missing link I've been killing myself to find! Caught your fancy, did it? Absolutely! I can definitely write my article now. I can't be wasting my time getting drunk here. I have to find Dorothy. Post haste! See you later, you wonderful people, you! Wow, his spirits certainly lifted fast. Well, he was chasing a big story pretty unsuccessfully until we came along. It's only natural. Glad we could help him out. Well, look at you. From Mr. I'll break your kneecaps if you don't talk to Mr. Nice Guy in under a minute. Talk about a split personality. Stop thinking weird things about me. I was just negotiating. A little give and take. Nothing more. A bad boy exterior with a good boy inside. Or is the other way around? Either way, I'm sure the girls love it. But anyway, I guess you've only really dealt with scrupulous people thus far. Pretty lucky in that regard. Start dealing with weirdos, and that's when you'll need to bust out some really questionable negotiation techniques. Are you looking at me when you said that? Anyway, that aside, was anyone else a little bothered when Niall talked about that huge flying shadow thing? That eyewitness report from Ravenou? I'd say there's a strong chance there was nothing to it if the army already checked it out. Yeah, but I mean, it's not like the army is totally infallible. He could have missed something. It wasn't General Morgan himself, after all, but one of his men. Some of those guys are pretty thick-headed. That is true. Probably worth looking into. Certainly can't hurt, at any rate. Heh, you two are starting to get the hang of this, I see. I think this is a splendid idea. Let's head to Ravenou then, shall we? Got it! Alright, to Ravenou. Which I think is over here? No, it's not over here, is it? I can't remember where Ravenou is. Yeah, they both have Latier. Good. And I'm fine on stats and everything, so I'm just good to go. Now, down here is the way to the lake, right? Yeah, New Ansel. That's where the lake and that other tower are. Ravenou is down the highway? West Ravenou Village, okay. Need more recovery items.
Piece of cake.
Huh? Oh. Charizard, is that you? Are his eyes slit? His pupils are slit. Is that you? Oh, this is an unlikely place to run into the Silver Street. Right back at you. I thought you were in the Royal City. But are you here to look into the airliner incident? No, I'm here on some chump errands. But speaking of the incident, I hear it was the work of the Sky Bandits. Still, if you're here on the job, then I guess I have to worry about it myself. Good luck to you. Is that all you've got to say? I'm sure you've heard that Cassius might have been taken hostage, right? Cassius Bright? Taken hostage? Don't make me laugh. That old man's got nothing to get... Not going to get beaten by the likes of some Sky Bandits. Anybody saying that is severely mistaken. I'd like to believe that too, but... I wonder who this guy is. I don't know, but he seems to fit the mold for a bracer. By the way, who are those brats you got tagging along with you? They look like a bunch of newbies to me. Haha, well then I'm sure you'll be surprised to hear that these brats are Cassius's kids. Yeah, that's a surprise, alright. These old man's kids, huh? Hard to believe it. Why are you looking at us like that? This boy with the black hair is one thing, but the girl really looks like an amateur. Are you sure she's really Cassius's daughter? I mean, she's young. Everyone's an amateur at some point. You want to try saying that again with my staff in your teeth? She's the bona fide daughter of Cassius Bright, and I have to warn you, her bite is as good as her bark. And I'm just his adopted son. Is that a fact? Oh well, it doesn't really matter. What do you mean it doesn't matter? Well, take it easy, Charizard. Be careful not to let these brats drag you down. Yeah. Make sure not to rush into any trouble yourself, either. I'll keep those words in mind. Alright, Scheherazard. Was it you who took care of that monster near the mine? Yeah. Well, actually, it wasn't just me. It was us. I don't think any number of trainees would have made much difference. But anyway, good luck in your search for those sky bandits. Later. What's with that guy? He really pisses me off. I see. So that was Heavy Blade Agate, huh? Heavy Blade Agate? What a stupid name. Agate Krosner, senior bracer in the Bracer Guild. He works in all regions and isn't affiliated with any specific branch. His massive blade is said to be capable of slicing a monster in two with a single slash. I'll just tell you right now, he's one tough customer. Whatever, I don't care how tough he is. Come to think of it, how does he know Dad anyway? He seems to think highly of Dad's ability, but even so, he didn't seem to like him all that much. There are a number of things in his past I can't go into. And those things are the reason why he feels that way about your father. Well, I couldn't care less about someone rude like that. Anyway, let's hurry to Ravenue Village. So, I wonder if his dialogue changes depending on if you've done that side quest or not already. I assume he's talking about that antlion thing. It's gonna be like, oh, you amateurs can't possibly beat that thing. Or he would have killed it himself. Then the quest would have been undoable. One of those two. Interesting either way.
We're good to go.
That's not even worth fighting at this point. Unless I can get important ingredients or the correct red septum from it. Septum? Did you call it septum? I think I keep Sepith. I'm confusing it with a guy from Elder Scrolls 4. It's a weird thing to just confuse, but that's what they get for similar naming conventions. Alright, let's see what we can find out about the sighting. So what do you suggest? Should we just go talk to all the villagers? People would be suspicious of us if we did that all of a sudden. I think we should talk to the village elder first and see what he has to say about it. Okay. He's always in the orchard. Even when I call him for meals, he ends up coming an hour later. By that time, his meal is already cold. Visited the gravesite here in the village? A large tombstone is dedicated to the victims who died in the 100 Days War. 10 years ago, this village suffered greatly because of the fighting. Even today, I still see that horrific scene sometimes in my dreams. I've been growing fruit here ever since this village was alive with its mining industry. When it comes to growing delicious fruit, I have no equal in this village. Good for you! Let's see, where's the elder? Up there, maybe? Oh, nice. I see you're all together. What brings you all up here today? Are you here for a visit? No, not exactly. We're actually here on business. Although, if it's possible, I'd really like a glass of your fruit wine. Ho ho ho. Things in the world never go like you expect, do they? By the way, I never got a chance to ask you until now, but you don't happen to be one of Agate's companions, do you? Well, we're all members of the same guild, but we're not companions exactly. You know him by face, and that's probably about it. I see. So he's traveling by himself as usual, huh? The village elder closed his eyes for a moment as a look of sadness passed over his aged features. What's wrong, sir? It's nothing, really. Please pardon my expression. Anyway, what brings you to this rural village of ours? Don't tell me that another dangerous monster showed up in the area. No, actually we're in the middle of an investigation concerning the missing airliner. We came here because we heard there was a report of some kind of sighting. Ah, I see. The Royal Army came here and investigated that the other day. However, they searched around the area and ended up leaving empty-handed. Really, is that so? Well, about the person who saw the flying silhouette in the sky, it was one of the children in the village here, a boy named Louis. He apparently saw some suspicious shadow making its way across the sky on the night of the incident. But he's a kid on any way you think about it, so he may have just imagined the whole thing while he was half asleep. Imagined it, huh? I guess the best thing we can do then is ask him directly. You're probably right about that. Thank you for your time, sir. Don't mention it. If there's anything else I can help you with, don't hesitate to ask. Gonna go find Louis! Probably that boy at the dock. It's the only kid I've seen. Aha! That's right. Very scenic area to talk in. Huh? I haven't seen you guys around here before. Are you merchants here to buy fruit? Actually, no. We're here for a different reason. As a matter of fact, we're bracers. Bracers? You mean like a gate? I don't know. You don't look all that strong to me, especially because you're a girl. Ugh. Why don't you tell me how you really feel? But after seeing my great skill with the staff, do you think you can still call me weak? Wow, that's amazing. It's like a tornado. Now drop it in the water. No. I hope you've learned your lesson that looks could be deceiving. Now how about another amazing demonstration with my staff? Estelle, be careful. Wasn't it just yesterday that you hit yourself in the face doing that? Anyway, are you Louis by chance? Yeah. But how do you know my name? You heard from the village elder. You said you saw some kind of flying shadow. Do you think you could tell us a little bit more about what you saw that night? Sure, if you want. But the soldiers from the army already searched the place and didn't find anything. That's fine. We're not worried about that. Do you think you could just tell us what you saw? In as much detail as you can remember? Okay, I'll try. You see, I like watching the stars at night. So I often sneak out of my house at night to come here and look at the stars. Makes sense to me. And the other night when I was out here looking up at the stars... Okay, editors? Translators? Editing! Snip, snip, snip. You don't have to repeat the same thing with different wording 3 times, alright? Just a little editing tip. I saw 2 shadows moving across the sky. Now hold on a minute here. You say you saw 2 shadows? Yeah, that's right. And they were different sizes too. Kind of like a mom leading a kid. 2 shadows, 2 sizes. That's consistent with an airliner and the sky-abandoned airship, if you think about it. Yeah, the aircraft we ran across in the woods was definitely smaller than a typical airliner. And the 2 shadows just kept on flying north, until I couldn't see them anymore. So north there's a trail that continues behind the village, and it leads to an old septium mine which was abandoned some time ago. The soldiers from the army supposedly searched the trail, but didn't come up with anything. That's why they said I must have just been dreaming. And then they laughed at me like I didn't know what I was talking about. The little boy's eyes started to well up with tears. Ah, enough of that. You're a boy, right? And boys don't cry. We're not like those stupid soldiers. We don't think you're telling a lie either. And we're going to prove it. Really? Darn straight. You just leave it to us. So no more crying, okay? Okay. You're a real nice person. As usual, she's got a knack with the kids. Yeah, maybe it's a virtue. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It's nothing. Let's focus on the task at hand. Looks like we've got stuff to do. Right. Let's hurry and get onto the trail behind the village and see what we can find. Alright. Direction! Sweet, blessed direction! I assume we're just going to the mine. Did that thing just get petrified? Wait. The things give passives? I didn't realize they gave passives. And the active ones. Oh, that changes everything. That is nice. Oh yeah, that makes some of these things much better.
Oh, are we done already?
Like, which one was I looking at? There's a... I don't think I actually have it, but there was one that's like, interrupt enemies thing. So does that mean this is passive? Move +1. So wait. If I check the stats, does it say what the move is? Yeah, move is 6. So if I take this off, no, our move is still 6. Unless this doesn't account for the items. Huh. I think it was up here? Nope, it was not up here. There we go. The gate is secured with a heavy chain and padlock. This looks like the entrance to an abandoned mine. Kind of reminds me of Amalgamine, except for the fact that it's all deserted. It seems that this place was abandoned quite some time ago. The padlock and chain are rusted. It doesn't look like this gate has been opened recently. Which means that there's no possibility that the Skyban has entered through here. I wonder if that's why the army never investigated the place. You're probably not going to find any clues searching around in an old mine, that's for sure. What's wrong, Estelle? Maybe it's just me, but do you feel any air flowing out of here? When you say out of here, what do you mean the mine? Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Joshua wet the tip of his index finger with his tongue and held it out. You're right, Estelle. It's rather subtle, but there is air floating out of here. Just like I thought, huh? Sometimes your senses can be surprisingly sharp, you know that? I wonder if you get that from your father. My dad doesn't have anything to do with it. But forget about that. Aren't you more interested in what's inside this old mine? There's certainly a possibility that it connects to somewhere. It's probably worth checking out. Well, in that case, let's bust this lock off. Hey, don't you even think about doing that. For now, you'd better head back to the village and talk with the Elder. He might have the key. You're no fun, Shara. That is one criticism I will give the game. There is a lot of needless running back and forth. You know? It's like, hey, we think the airship might be at the old mines. Let's go investigate the old mine. Which kind of makes sense, you know? And then it's like, oh, there's a gate blocking the old mine. Let's go get the key from the Elder. Then you go back and get the key from the Elder. Then you have to run back to the mine to use the key to actually enter the dungeon. Like, the game seems to have a whole bunch of that kind of thing. There's a lot of just running around. It isn't the deal breaker by any means. It doesn't make the game bad. But it is kind of a problem. Boy, he is getting just messed up.
Oh, are we done already?
looking for my husband? This is this time of the day. I'm sure he's up at the gravesite on the hill. Gravesite on the hill? Oh, the graveyard. I see. Okay. So this is where you are, Elder Ryzen. Oh, it's you young bracers, is it? Well, this is a rather extravagant grave for a small village like this, isn't it? It was erected to mourn all those souls we lost 10 years ago. Since the Bose region is nearest to the Empire, it was in the thick of the fray. And this village lost a number of good people in the hostilities. That's terrible. Ha! There's no need for you to get somber too, though. These days, cleaning this monument is just one of my daily routines. But I guess you wouldn't have come up here if you didn't think there was something I could help you with, right? Oh, right. There was something we wanted to talk to you about. But before that, would you mind if we paid our respects as well? I know we don't have any flowers to give, but we'd at least like to offer up a prayer. Oh, I see. No, of course I don't mind. I'm sure all those looking down from above would be overjoyed by the gesture. So you say there might be some clues in that old mine, huh? I know for certain that the soldiers didn't check inside. After I heard Louis' story, it really got me thinking. We'd like to check that place out just in case. So would you mind lending us the key to the entrance? The key for that padlock, huh? Give me a minute here. I'm sure I put it in this drawer. Alright, here it is. Okay, this should get you inside. Received abandoned mine key. Wow, this key looks ancient. Many thanks, Elder Ryzen. This will really help a lot. Don't mention it. We're always indebted to the Bracer Guild for their help. It's only natural that we would try and return the favor. Thank you. If anyone we dealt with were as cooperative as you, it would make our lives a lot easier. We'll be sure to let you know if we find anything. I would appreciate that. I'm not even worried about healing, honestly. I think I have gotten so over-leveled for this area. I think I did that tower very, very early. The gate is secured with a heavy chain and padlock. Let's use this key we borrowed from the village elder. We used abandoned mine key. Phew, that was one heavy gate. Let's have a look inside, shall we? I don't know about sky bandits, but I can definitely sense monsters in here. Everyone stay alert. So it doesn't say their elements anywhere. Alright, there's no map here. Do the old maze trick, I guess. Just stick to the right wall. It's fairly weak. Okay, so Charizard doesn't actually have a wind element. Got Monster Carapace. Oh, nice. I need more of those. Actually, yeah, I've done all of those. Probably make a couple more of these. Like, having infinite KO heals is very unorthodox, but I like it. Alright, stick to the right wall. Basically infinite KO heals, I mean. Oh, like, literally infinite. take one out by herself. So she's got the wind on her side.
Oh, are we done already?
Can't go that way. Alright, try not to turn the camera too much or you will get lost. I think there's something in the center. Is this all that's in this cave? Just these crab things? They should still be in it. I can't tell if he is or not. Really? Oh, we're playing that game, okay. So it's one of those situations. Infinitely respawning enemies, okay. Love nothing more than enemies that constantly call in more of themselves.
Let's move out.
Oh, man, it's bright in here. Huh? Isn't that the... Quiet, Estelle. Looks like we've hit the jackpot. Oh, I think we're outside now. Forget about the heavy things and focus on the food, provisions, and valuables. And hurry it up, will ya? It's only a matter of time before someone finds this place. Roger that, Kyle. Got it, Kyle. Okay, Kyle. Understood, Kyle. What's an airliner doing in a place like this? I guess that kid wasn't seeing things after all. This looks like an area that used to be used for strip mining. It certainly turned out to be a great place to hide something of this size. Yeah, who would have thought to look here? Look at that. Aren't they loading the airliner cargo onto their own ship? Let's worry about that later. We'll have to figure out a way to bag these guys when they get away again. So this is our third trip, huh? Man, Don can be a real slave driver sometimes. Oh, well, once this is all taken care of, we'll be able to sit back and negotiate a nice fat ransom. Hold it right there! Who in the... The scorching flames of justice shall never fade away as long as evil thrives in this world. The League of Extraordinary Bracers has arrived! Huh? The League of... what? You bonehead, why do you always get carried away like that? What's with you two? Now I look like a big fool saying that stuff all alone. You're the ones who Josette had run in with back in Rolent. This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early. It can't be right? I'm not supposed to be here this early? What the heck are you talking about? In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with the hijacking of an airliner and its passengers. I hope for your sake you'll come along quietly. Now just hold on a minute. Are you trying to tell me that only the three of you came here to arrest us? You see anyone else, bandit boy? So you're not involved with the others then, huh? Then that simplifies things. Let's get 'em, boys! This is a bomb? Alright. Oh yeah, I can just... I can hit. No, I think I only hit 2 at a time. Are they weak to anything? Not really. They do get fire though. Hey, yeah. Give me those reds. I never get any of those. Wonder if I can... Nah, I'm way too far away. They're gonna move first, so she can't really take advantage of that. So I guess just attack. That was a crit, too! That did almost nothing! I think I am way over leveled for this. Good lord. Okay, I think they're way too fast to be hit by aerial. I'm just gonna have to focus on airstrikes. Not too fast for this, though. I just realized she's almost dead.
Someone's been naughty.
I can just kill the rest of them like this.
It can't be.
Wait, what? Did she hurt herself? I thought she was a sadist, not a masochist. Oh, I think she was poisoned, that's why. She doesn't whip herself. She was poisoned. Okay, that makes more sense.
Alright, we rule.
Oh, she didn't miss it. Oh, yes, thank you. Finally. Oh. Ow. You guys are tougher than I thought. It's no wonder Josette got beat by you three. Sweet talk won't get you anywhere, buddy. It's time to surrender and let the passengers go. You really don't know anything, do you? What was that you called yourselves? League of Exceptionally Dim or something? You making fun of my awesome team name? You're dead. Look out! What is this? You gotta be kidding me. Another smoke screen? It's too bad about the rest of the cargo, but we'll just have to live without it. Later, bracers. Ow, ow. Some of it got in my eyes. Don't worry, it's not poisonous. Looks like it was typical smoke canister. Their ship is already out of sight. This is getting really old. It's not once, but twice now that they've gotten away. If I get demoted for this at the guild, there's not much I can say in my defense. Oh, Sarah. Quit acting like it was all your fault. We're responsible for letting them get away, too. We've got time to kick ourselves over this. There's time to be some constructive something. Well. You sound like you should be the senior bracer. Well, at least we were able to take back the airliner. So how about we have a look? The passengers may be inside. Right. I probably want to go ahead and... I mean, they're not limited. For the first time in, I think, any game I've ever played, there is no cost to using them. If I'm going to do both of them, I might as well do that. There you go. Wow, it's pretty bare in here. There's not a piece of cargo left. Evidently, the Sky Bandits managed to make off without it all. At least, judging by the looks of things. At any rate, we should do a thorough investigation of the place. Another investigation. Here's a lift car. Looks like the same type as those at the landing port. The Sky Bandits probably used this to move the cargo. And they left it behind? Not very economical of them. I wonder what this is. It's the orbital engine control panel. Looks like the flow of orbital energy is completely stopped. Looks like this is the captain's seat. If these were any other circumstances, I would love to sit here. Don't even think about it. Here's the steering wheel used to pilot the ship. I wonder where the pilot could have gone. It's bright in here. There's a lot of lights shining in this place. This poor potted plant doesn't look like it's gonna make it. Bunch of plant murderers. Probably hasn't been watered for days. Can you walk out on the wings? Oh no, it's the... Alright, the deck. Not much else to see, huh? Not really. Alright. Oh wait, there's an upstairs still. No, that's it. I think so. Not time to be looking around anywhere else. Right now, our first priority should be investigating the airliner. Oh god, there's still something I missed in there. Ugh. Looked at everything. Oh, I had to go out that door? Really? We checked it over, but it looks like there's nobody inside. There's a high possibility the passengers were transferred to the Sky Bandits airship, and then to wherever their hideout is. Agreed. But this sucks. Right when I thought we had some clues, we're back to zero. Come on, cheer up already. It's not like every clue has completely vanished. Why do you think the Sky Bandits hid the airliner in a place like this? Huh? As far as I can tell, the orbital energy in the ship has completely stopped, which means that the orbital engine was stripped from the aircraft. I know this because the orbital energy in an orbit gradually recharges over time. Furthermore, the Sky Bandits made multiple trips to carry off a large amount of cargo. Considering the time and risk involved, don't you think it would have been more effective just to take the entire airliner to their hideout? Yeah, that does seem a little odd that they didn't. So why'd they hide the airliner here then? All I can think of is that they did it in order to... Oh, because it can't move away if they do that. Steal the orbital engines. It's true they would have needed to land in order to remove the orbital engine. However, it doesn't account for the fact they didn't take the airliner to their hideout. Yes, it does. If they took it to the hideout and then took out the engine, they couldn't take the airliner, put the airliner away. That makes total sense. They can't move it away from their hideout if they took the engine out. How are they gonna take it away if it's just gonna be a big beacon to? That makes no, it does. You're just lying now. You're a bad detective. I was completely right. Admit it. From my guess, I would imagine the hideout is in a slightly peculiar place. Maybe 10 to 15 hour in size. In short, a peculiar place on which only a small aircraft like the Sky Bandits airship could land. What I said makes total frickin' sense. Interesting. How about terrain covered with extreme differences in height, like mountains and ravines? That seems like a likely place for the Sky Bandits hideout. Yes, that's what I've been thinking too. However, if that's the case, we may be unable to do anything else. There's a possibility that their hideout may be in a place we can't reach by foot. Then what can we do? Well, I hate to say it, but we may have to share our conclusions with the Army and ask for their cooperation. Because they're the ones with the patrol ships. What? Now you're trying to tell us we go crawling back to the Army and ask them for help? Either way, we still have to report to them about the airliner. Personally speaking, I still think we should cooperate with the Army, whatever their attitude may be. Especially if that means bringing the hostages back safe and sound. I guess you're right. This isn't the time or place to be letting my personal feelings get the best of me. For the time being, let's get back to the guild and report our findings to Lugren. We should be able to contact the Hagken Gate if we use the orbital telephone. You can't walk there? Huh? What the heck? Great. Now this was something I did not expect. I wonder if we should be glad since they've saved us from the trouble of having to contact them. No, I'm pretty sure they're about to shoot me. They're gonna say we stole it. They're gonna lock us up. Blah, blah, blah. We have found a suspicious armed group. Put your hands in the air, all of you. What is this world coming to? A woman and 2 kids are the Sky Bandits? Though the girl does look shifty. Hey now, this is rude. And who are you calling Sky Bandits? Can't you see this shiny emblem on my chest? The bracer emblem, huh? I hope you don't think for a moment something like that proves your innocence. You know we were... God! General Morgan? He has to be in on it, right? He can't be that stupid. We already told him we were investigating the goddamn thing. Why are you here? After looking over the reports of my men, I found this place to have been insufficiently investigated, so I came to see for myself. Who would have thought the lot of you were conspiring with the Sky Bandits? Why did I get you to stop with the accusations, General? You happen to find this place one step ahead of your men. If that's the truth, then why don't you tell me where the Sky Bandits are? They have an airship, you idiot! Are the hostages inside that airliner? We almost had the Sky Bandits, but they managed to escape. There are no hostages to be found here. Looks like the truth has come out. Most likely you notified the Sky Bandits, let them know we were coming. But wait a minute here! How about you cut with the crab? My thoughts exactly. Alright men, take them into custody. He is biased, I guess, but still. He's supposed to be stupid, clearly. He's not in the right mind. The General will be questioning you himself on the morrow. If your innocence is proven, then you will be released in 2 or 3 days. This is why Innocence unless proven guilty is a thing. Like, how do you prove your innocence? What do you say? Like, hey, we think you're guilty, and you go, I didn't? Nuh-uh? Like, what do you say to that? Really? Especially in an era with no cameras. Okay, there are cameras, but it's not like everyone has a camera in their pocket in this game. So for the time being, the cell will give you a place to cool your heels. This is not even funny. Tossing us in a place like this without even listening to a word we have to say. If the army manages to arrest the Sky Bandits, then I'm sure we'd have our names cleared. But with the way things are at the moment, that may not be possible. Huh? Why not? You remember what the Sky Bandit leader we fought in the old mine said, right? He said, this can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early. If I remember correctly. How did he mention it? He did say that, didn't he? You're not trying to tell me that he meant the army by that, are you? I don't know for sure, but I would bet that's what he meant. Which means that the Sky Bandits have a mole in... Oh, he's working with the Sky Bandits. It was all a show for the rest of the men. Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Or a collaborator who's leaking information. That's what you wanted to say, isn't it, Joshua? Yeah. Well, if that's the case, they'll never get caught. Which means we were the only ones that stood a chance of nabbing them. But now we're stuck here. I wonder how your father would get around this little setback. My. Well, don't you all seem to be in a bit of a fix? Huh? Did you just say something, Joshua? No, I didn't say anything. It came from the cell next door. It almost sounds familiar. Oh, how could you say something so heartless? My lustrous voice should be recognizable to anyone. Could this unfounded self-confidence and tone of absurd narcissism belong to... It's you, isn't it, Olivier? You do remember my dulcet chords. To think that we'd meet again in a place like this. It seems that we are bound by destiny. Well, why are you here? I thought we took you to Bose. And now you're locked up in a place like this? What the heck did you do? That's what I was thinking. Come now, let's not worry about all the details. Oh god, he's actually a criminal, isn't he? I have my reasons, which are deeper than the deepest ocean and higher than the highest peak. I'm definitely not asking now. I'm sure we just get tired while you talked our ears off. What a coincidence, Estelle. I was just thinking the same thing. So there you have it. We don't really care to know. You talk so much that I'd probably be an old woman by the time you were done, and not ready for wrinkles yet. Haha, come on now. Let's not be like that. I'll fill you in on all the details of the tragic incident which befell me. Did you listen, dummy? We don't want to hear about it. It all began after we parted ways. I did some window shopping in the Bose Market, and then moved on to the Anthorose restaurant. You see, once I'd eaten to my heart's content, I began to play the grand piano and then feed my artistic soul. And upon doing so, the restaurant manager was overcome by my skill. So I was asked to stay and work as the professional pianist for the restaurant. That's great and all, but I thought you were supposed to be a lutist. Ha! A musical genius is not limited to just one instrument. Anyway, back to my story. After negotiating a few of my own conditions, I accepted the job offer. These conditions were, of course, food and wine for free every day instead of Mira. I don't know how to put it, but that's very you, Olivier. Yet, I'm not sure how that has anything to do with you getting thrown in jail. Oh, well, this is where the real sob story begins. That night, I had been enjoying a plate of sautéed duck I had had the chef prepare, but the blood sauce which had been used was a little too overbearing for my palate. Consequently, I began to feel that normal red wine was not satisfying enough. The more you talk, the more I want to hit you. But go on. I'm curious in spite of knowing better. Well, so I borrowed a bottle of wine which seemed good from the cellar. Something called Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183. Grand Chardonnay? From the year 1183? That's the legendary vintage wine that was auctioned off in the Royal City. Oh, aren't you well informed? I heard a rumor about it too, so of course I was interested in having a drink for myself. Auctioned off? How much are we talking about here? From what I heard, went for somewhere in the neighborhood of 500,000 Mira. 500,000 Mira? For just one bottle? That's out of this world. And you didn't, did you, Olivier? Ha! Such a needless question. Of course I opened the bottle and had a sip. Its a sweet-smelling fragrance tickled my nostrils. Its luxurious, mellow taste caressed my throat. And can you believe what else? A rose-tinted vignette of time and space existed within that very bottle. I don't think I can listen to this any longer. Yeah, my ears are bleeding from listening to such stupidity. I'm completely dumbfounded. The sad thing is that after taking a sip of such excellent wine, I began to feel the food was lacking. And as I was having the chef cook me up something else to match the wine, the restaurant manager returned. Since I'm not a stingy fellow, I cordially invited him to join me for a drink. But for some odd reason, he got rather upset. In fact, he got so steaming mad that his face looked like a ripe tomato. Before I could say another word, a group of soldiers came filing in. And, well, one thing led to another, and... Why did it fade to black? I can't say another word about this tragedy of being dragged all the way here without coming to tears. So let us all weep together as you sympathize with my dilemma. Oh, it turned night, I see. Idiot. Pardon? Do my ears deceive me? I could have sworn I heard a zzz and zzz, and even assuredly misheard idiot coming from your cell. Are you listening? This is where the story gets really interesting. You see, several further trials awaited me after I was brought here. Hello? Are you listening? Hey, you three, get up! Ugh. I'm tired. What's wrong? What, are you trying to tell us we're being interrogated this early in the morning? That's a little early even for me. No, it's just the opposite. You're being released. Huh? Why all of a sudden? Is there a reason for this? Yes, I'd like to consider myself that reason. Mayor Maybell! Well, what an unusual place to be meeting you. I'm really sorry about everything that's happened to you. But don't worry, your names have been cleared. I don't completely agree with everything, but this is a request coming from Maybell herself. You'd better remember to thank her. So you mean Mayor Maybell stood up on our behalf? No, that's not exactly it. I just explained your situation to General Morgan. Our situation? Yes. I have one question for the both of you. Are you really the children of Cassius Bright? Yes, that's right. This is Estelle Bright, and I'm his adopted son, Joshua. I see. Now that you mention it, the girl does slightly resemble Lena. You knew my mother? Yes, I enjoyed your mother's cooking on several occasions when I visited your home in Relent. Ah, yes, the ultimate equalizer. Nepotism! Why, in fact, we even met once when you were just a baby. Now wait just a minute. You're a personal acquaintance of my dad's? I knew that he was in the military before, but... And I don't know Cassius Bright, the Bracer. The only Cassius I know is the one from the service. He was a rare strategist. Strategist? Dad? I just can't imagine what he saw in the Bracer Guild. It makes me angry just thinking about it. You'll have to excuse me. Well, what's wrong with him? It seems like your father was a brilliant officer in the military. I've heard from the general that he tried several times to get your father to change his mind about retiring. I didn't know that. Somehow it feels hard to believe. However, if that's the case, the general's hatred for bracers may stem from Cassius leaving the army. From the vexation of being left by one of his most promising men. I get the same impression. So what you're saying is, our lives are such a pain because of Dad? That dirty, rotten scoundrel! How about we return to Bose now? With the airliner being found, the situation has taken a new turn. So there are a number of things I'd like to discuss with you. Oh, sure. Is something the matter? I'm definitely ready to get out of here, but it feels like we're forgetting something. Now that you mention it, what could it be? Oh, how callous people can be at times. How could you forget about a companion who spent the night with you in a cold, hard cell? How lamentable! How pitiful! Fine, be that way! I shall wither away, friendless and hungry, alone in this dark purgatory. Is he still here? Yeah, I completely forgot about him. I'm sorry to say this, but there's not much we can do for you. Is he the musician I heard about? The one who chugged that bottle of Grand Chardonnay without a second thought? Ha! Indeed, that is I! Yet, my fair lass, I would be heartbroken if you took my intentions the wrong way. For you see, I perceived it as an advance payment for the exquisite service that I was about to render. You're quite the interesting character. Alright, I'll see what I can do to bargain with the General for your release. Really? Truly? You would do such a kind service for a man such as myself? I think that may be asking a bit much. If the restaurant takes us to trial, there's going to be at least a lawsuit. Well, there's no need to worry about that. You see, the owner of the restaurant is me. Huh? And that Grand Chardonnay was the very one I bid on. That being the case, I'm fairly confident there won't be any other problems over the matter. I can't believe you were released. It's like a stroke of bad luck. Please don't lay on the compliments so thick. However, it pains my soul that I partook of such a fine wine without paying a single mira. Shall I play the piano in the restaurant per our contract to remedy that? I think I'm going to have to pass on that. After what happened, I think it would be a bit awkward having you back there. I, for one, don't think he'd mind a bit. Yeah, he sure does seem to have some thick skin. Let's just think of this as an unfortunate incident for the both of us. But I don't think I can just let things go like this. Let's see. It seems like you're investigating something at the moment, right? How about I lend my assistance in return for the wine? Huh? Well, that does sound interesting. Could I ask you to join these bracers in their work? Ha! Could you ever? So it's settled. Let our new working relationship bloom like a magnolia at the height of spring. Hold on a sec. What did we do to deserve this? Your general weirdness aside, simply having an amateur like you around is honestly going to be a pain. Are you confident that you won't be a drag on our work? Or our sanity? Well, I am somewhat confident in my marksmanship and magic. But of course, I'd be distressed if you tried to list my music genius in the same group. That's the kind of line that gets me really worried. Maybe we could use an extra hand. As long as we can't count on the army to help us out, I have the feeling that we'll be short on manpower. Well, alright then. We'll use you for what you're worth. However, if you do happen to conclude that you're not worth your weight, you're dumped from the party. Are you going to be okay with that? Of course I don't mind. I'd never let you down, so please be assured. Well, my expectations of you are pretty much at rock bottom anyway, so I know you won't let me down. Hee, I'm glad things are settled between you all. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. Tell us? Actually, the town did seem pretty noisy as you were headed here. What happened? Truth be told, last night there was a large-scale burglary in Bose's South Block. The weapon shop and Orbital Factory were targeted, as were a number of private residences. What? So, was this the work of the Sky Bandits? It's unknown at this time, but it seems highly probable. A unit of the Royal Army is currently conducting an investigation. I see. Guess we'd better do an investigation of our own then. Yes, I'd like to formally request that you do just that. I'll send a payment over to the Guild for the work you've done so far. Please make use of the money for your current investigation expenses. I have a feeling that the army is going to get in our way again, but I guess when that happens, it happens. Whether they get in our way or not, I don't think we should be forthcoming with the army about any information we come across. Because if there's really a spy in their midst, they'll just leak it to the Sky Bandits. Though I'm reluctant to say it, I also think it's for the best to keep quiet about our findings. Anyway, let's act with prudence. Alrighty, my bosom companions. Shall we head back to the South Block? Look, buddy, who made you king of the show? Alright. Alright, everyone's healed. Receive payment from Mayor Maybell for your investigative efforts so far. Nice. Your racer 6 class. Keep up the good work and be careful out there. Oh, you three back already? I'll give you quite a surprise. It was unprecedented to hear that some of our bracers have been taken into custody during an investigation. Not General Morgan, I tell you. We're sorry to make you worry like that. Oh, never mind that. I'm just glad you're all back safe. I was even considering protesting in the Royal City through our main branch. But Mayor Maybell managed to smooth everything out before that could happen. But was it really such a big deal? Think about it, Estelle. In the Liberal Kingdom, the Bracer Guild's right to investigate crimes is recognized by law. Therefore, the General's actions would be in direct defiance of the system of rules that governs this kingdom. Well, at least things have settled down as a result of this. What? No! What? When? Son of a bitch! Must have had like 5 minutes to actually do that. God damn it. Whatever. I don't need the 1000 mirror anyway. New Ansel Path Monster. Okay, I guess I'll do this first since it's short. Apparently short means short! God damn! I almost want to reload and do this, but no. I'm not doing that. There's an Amber Turtle spotted roving the New Ansel Path. Okay. Let's see, New Ansel was this way. I do want to open someone's orphans slots. Yay, this one turned out really cute. Lyle, is this how you wanted this one? Yeah, sure, something like that. Oh, we really got screwed, you know that? Hmm? Good afternoon. Are you working on another story? Looks like you two are on the trail of a scoop again. Hey, it's you kids. Oh, Stella and Joshua. Boy, am I glad to see that they let you out of the clinker. Yeah, I heard all about you kids getting arrested by the army up at the old mine. You certainly had me worried. Why are you acting like you had nothing to do with it? It was your info that led us to the village. Hey now, what kind of face is that? Don't tell me you blame us. Did you go and check out the abandoned mine yourselves? Yeah, we did yesterday. But it was after you all had already been hauled off. We could have had a really great shot of your arrest had we been there. It really guts me that we missed such a perfect opportunity for a great shot. I swear, you people in the news business. But anyway, I was wondering if you thought this looked like the handiwork of the Sky Bandits. It sure looks that way to me. It seems that the army is sniffing around for clues too. But to be honest, it looks like there's nothing more to be found here anymore. I see, that does make things a bit more difficult. Well, Mr. Reporter, why don't you let me ask you this then? Do you know from whence the Sky Bandits entered town? According to witness statements, they were seen leaving through the west gate. Well, that's awfully strange. The mayor's residence in Bowes Market are right through the west gate. And it seems like attacking those two places would be far more lucrative. If you put it that way, that makes a lot of sense. If you don't mind me asking, who the heck are you anyway? Ha! I'm glad you asked. I'm Olivier Lindheim, a wandering bard and gifted musician. So you've heard rumors about me, right? Oh right, you're the guy who drank wine without paying at that classy restaurant. It takes guts to stuff such a big bill. Sorry to meet you, sir. Haha, you're making me blush. I'm ready for an interview any time, so don't hesitate to ask. Wow, really? I'm getting a headache just listening to this crap. These two are very much alike. I'm not even going to ask how this guy wound up with the rest of you. That would be for the best. Wow, it looks like the burglars made off with nearly everything. Could have sworn that my boss locked up last night. Looks like the store was hit by the burglars as well. I guess it isn't the time to be talking about business deals. I do need business, however. Alright, Olivier should have, yeah, only one more. I think Joshua needs one? Oh no, is it Estelle who's lacking one? Oh, did I open both of the 50s? I thought there was still one to do. She only has one left. Oh, okay. Not openable? Oh, right, okay. So I can't open anymore. Okay. Well, in that case, I can just see if Olivier has anything. Let's see. EP, hit, attack. Can't go wrong with HP, I guess. Evade and defense. It didn't really seem that practical, considering... Oh, over here is what elements that they currently have equipped. I see, okay. Okay, the top is the number... No, that's not true. Well, whatever. I wanted to go to New Ansel anyway. It's probably still some important information we haven't gathered. We should continue to ask around a bit longer and see what we come up with. Damn it! My shop got ripped off by a bunch of thieving criminals. They took off with every last one of my pricey goods, too. Why does this have to happen to me at a time when there are hardly any goods around to begin with? Let's just see if there's anything I need here. Probably not. Charizard can use work boots, but it hardly seems worth it. Conceal, sleep, freeze, blind, poison. Not that worried about those, honestly. I was shocked when I heard about the South Block being hit by burglars. Mirano's mother was here alone, you see. Fortunately, this house was untouched by the burglaries. But it's at times like this that it makes you feel uneasy when there's no man at home. I'm just glad that Mirano brought Simon to watch over the house. Now we've got burglars running amok in the city? I swear, what's happening to Bose? I'm just glad they left this house alone. Though I'm baffled as to why. They certainly didn't do their homework on this city. Doesn't explain why all these houses are here. Are you bracers here to ask a few questions yourselves? This is a mess for the both of us, I tell you. We'll be done with our questioning soon enough, so how about being good and sitting tight? I'm not trying to be rude, but this is an official investigation. Move it along. Hey, you there! What? Something wrong? Thought I'd better give you a word of advice. Even if you are representing the mayor, at the end of the day, you're all still civilians. We cannot have you wandering around here in the middle of our investigation. Who do you think you're talking to? Your advice seems rather more like a threat. I'm just saying you need to know your place. But if you're so adamant about investigating the matter, then do it after we've cleared out of here. If you get any more trouble out of you, then I'm going to have to give you a personal invitation. To jail. Forget about it, Esto. Today you're arguing with these gentlemen. Ha! For an ass in a lion's skin. You should know how to throw your weight around, Mr. Soldier. What did you just say? May I ask what's going on here? Colonel? For a soldier of the prestigious Royal Army to be threatening our good citizens, this is an outright embarrassment to us all. But these aren't just civilians, sir. They're members of the Bracer Guild. Oh, is that so? But I ask you once again, what is going on here? The army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. What do you intend to accomplish by being rude to our allies? But as far as the general is concerned... Ah, yes. That side of the general really concerns me. I'll take over the investigation from here. So please take your men and clear out. But sir... Your men have been here since early this morning. I presume that a sufficient investigation has been conducted by now, yes? My god, my mouth stops working after a while. I'll smooth things over with the general later. Is there anything else you wish me to address? No, sir. Alright, men, pack it up. We're returning to the Hakken Gate. It looks like that's that. It seems that some of our personnel were rather impolite. Please allow me to apologize. He's 100% a bad guy. I appreciate the gesture. But he made some slightly inflammatory remarks as well. So how about we let bygones be bygones? That suits me just fine. As I stated before, the army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. I think our two organizations working together grants us each the ability to make up for each other's shortcomings. I'm looking forward to any progress you make with this recent series of events. Thank you. We'll do what we can. He seems like a decent guy. Yeah, wonder who he is. Colonel, it's almost the appointed time. Oh, already? Excuse me, but it appears I must take my leave. Oh, before I do, let's say I haven't properly introduced myself. I am Alan Richard, a colonel in the Royal Army. If there's anything I can do to assist you, please don't hesitate to contact me. Colonel Richard? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. Niall was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He said something about him being a sharp young officer who leads the Royal Army's intelligence division. Oh, right. Wow, for someone in the military, he sure knows how to listen to others. Probably in his mid-30s, and he's not hard on the eyes either. He seems like he's more fit to be a politician than a service member in the army. Hey, you guys! Who's that you were talking to in the black uniform? I could swear I've seen him somewhere before. Are you trying to tell me you didn't recognize him at all? That was Colonel Richard of the Intelligence Division. You know, the guy you mentioned earlier. What? You're not pulling my leg, are you? As fun as that would be... Nope. He said so himself, so I'm fairly confident he is who he says he is. Well, if he said it, you know. To think that Legend himself would show up here. You can't wait around here like this any longer, Dorothy. Let's see if we can catch up to him. Aye, aye, sir. Well, I'm really not sure why we're chasing after anyone. You know, because it's a game. Did you see his eyes light up? I wonder if he's going through an interview or something. Haha, anyone else in the army would brush him off, but I'm sure the colonel will oblige him. What's the matter with you, Olivia? You look serious. I gotta say, I find it creepy coming from you. I was just thinking about the colonel. I'll be the first to admit that he's quite the specimen of a man. But what? I can say with confidence that he doesn't stand a chance against me when it comes to the ladies. But I'd like to see him try just a little harder. It's no fun without a romantic rival. You just had to ask, didn't you, Joshua? I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Alright, let's see here. Now that the soldiers are gone, how about we resume our own investigation? Let's start by talking to all the people we couldn't talk to earlier. Good idea. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here. It's starting to get late. Game's still going good, aside from that hiccup. I can't believe how little time you had to do that side quest. Jeez. You have to go back to the Bracer Guild every single time something happens. Like, when was I even supposed to go back there? Because I checked it before I went out for the other town, right? I checked the guild, there was nothing new. So I went to the guild, went through the mine, and by the time I got back to the guild, the time frame for the quest had already passed. When was I supposed to do it? Was I supposed to go back after talking to the kid in the new village? That was crazy. Like, that was a super short window. Oh my god. Yeah, there's nothing that, like, naturally pointed me to go back there between the time I left and the time that I got arrested. Wow, yeah, the more I think about it, the more bullcrap that was. Always save, save, save. Even if you do it 5 times in a row, that's fine. And I think I'm done for now. I will be back another time. Later.